Welcome back to the channel to Touchline Facts. Today is a new day. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Still repping the blue new top I've got. Saying, but today's a new day, everybody. And today we're going to be doing a N.Forrest press conference reaction from Ruben Amorim, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a preview. Who I'd start. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Everyone live and locked in, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up to all of you lot. And I don't know. I hope you didn't fucking hear that. I'm about. Don't know what's going on with the mic, but yeah. Let's see if you lot can hear me well. I don't know if it's this new thing, but anyways, we'll move on anyways. So first off, we're going to start off by sharing the screen. I don't know what's going on with my computer or if it's StreamYard. I don't know what it is. Oh no, we're screen sharing the wrong thing. We're screen sharing our own fucking silly bugger. Silly fucking soppy bollocks over here. Right. Share screen. Sorry about that. There we go. Right, we're on this now, yeah? Right. Load this up. Big up to every single one of you lot, bruv, live and locked in. Look at this bollocks. Look at this narrative they're trying to spin. Look at the PR, bruv, the PR merchants and that in full effect. Due to high listings from season ticket holders, I don't know what the fuck that means. We have limited tickets available for our home game against N.Forrest on Saturday. Secure your seat now to support our new head coach in his second Premier League game at Old Trafford. Look at how they're trying to spin it. Absolute wrongers. Jim Ratcliffe, you're a fucking wronger, mate. Yeah, the way they're trying to spin it, the people just aren't buying these tickets. That's what it is. Just you know what I mean. So they're advertising these tickets on loads of websites. You don't even have to have a membership to buy the ticket anymore for N.Forrest because no one wants to bother turning up. And they did this at such a terrible time that it's Christmas. Yeah, thinking that everyone's going to buy the tickets because it's Christmas, and that ain't how it is. Look at this mutant though. Oh my god, his face just winds me up. Look at him. Look at him, bro. Look at him. He's so mutated, bro. Look at his eyes, bro. Oh my gosh. RIP to Kath Phipps. I don't know his name. Kath Phipps. I don't know his name, but RIP to her. Obviously, a lot of people talk about how important she was. I think she was the receptionist at Old Trafford or Carrot, not Old Trafford, fucking Carroton. Sorry. But big up to her and RIP to her. Anyways, we came here for this. Let's move. Let's just change the screen. No. Why don't we just do that? I'm being an idiot. Yes. Ruben Amorim has conducted the first part of his press conference looking ahead to Saturday's Premier League game against N.Forrest. Our head coach was asked about the outpouring of emotion for legendary staff member Kath Phipps, who sadly passed away on Thursday, to begin the briefing. He also talked about generally about his team, our position in the table, and what the fans expect to see in the short and long term. Here is a recap of what he had to say at the Jimmy Murphy Centre. So let's have this all up, bro. First and foremost, though, before we get into that, subscribe if you are new. I am gonna now, before I do that, so let's remove that quickly. Let's talk about the N.Forrest game. What I would go, and before I get into what he says in his press conference. Lenny Euro, by the way, looked brilliant against Arsenal. I'd start him in a heartbeat. I'd start him in a heartbeat in this game. Ahmad, as I say, you can see it in the thumbnail and in the title. Ahmad must start because we have no attacker with a first touch. Obviously, Xerxes looks good. I'd put Xerxes up front for this game because continue on his form and etc. etc. But yeah, I go Xerxes and Ahmad in the team. I put Lenny Euro back in the team, or first start in the team. I'd go with a pivot of probably Mainu and Casemiro. I think that them two with their passing range will be good for this type of game. And I put a front three of Ahmad, Bruno, and Xerxes. I think that would have been the best thing, unless you want to put Bruno in the pivot and put Rashford up top. I don't know. I'm not really against. Actually, to be fair, no, he could. Ahmad at wing back. I don't know. We'll see. What he's going. I think he's going to put Ahmad at wing back and then put Rashford and Xerxes and Bruno as the front three with Mainu. Maybe Mainu in the front three and Bruno in the pivot. He's going to do something like that. But that's what I'll do. I think then the Euro we saw glimpses already against Arsenal. We can how good he is going to ground. Then he looks great physically. When Trossard was in behind at times, he caught up with him with good pace. And yeah, I really like the look of Lenny Euro. Put him straight back in that team. We haven't had 3 centre backs fully fit under Amorim yet, so we need to hopefully play that. Obviously, De Ligt and Martinez is now back for this game. Well, De Ligt was already there, but Martinez is now back for this game. So yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd go with them 3 centre backs because I need the first 3 centre backs fit to play this system, and put Masraoui in his actual position, which is a right back or right wing back, whatever, and then Dalot at left wing back. I know it's still annoying that or maybe put Masraoui on the left and Dalot on the right. Either one. I know it's still annoying that we've got Dalot, a right-footed right back, playing at left back because he just can't cross on his left. But that's what I'd do. And yeah, I'm confident for this game. I'm going 2-0 United win. I think we're gonna, the game's tomorrow. It's nice to have a game on a Saturday for once. I can't remember the last time we actually did have a game on a Saturday. I think it was Brentford. But it seems like every week, man, United play on Sunday. Even if I understand because we're in the Europa League, but it's just so annoying, man. I hate playing on Saturdays at times, bro. I hate playing on Saturdays at sometimes. Sundays. I hate waiting until Sunday. Like, if Man United are going to ruin my weekend, just ruin it on Saturday, bro. Ruin it on a Saturday night. Because when it's a Sunday, it just feels so depressing, especially if you don't win. But you know what I mean? I want United to play on a Saturday. So I'm glad we're playing on a Saturday. It's going to be one of the only Saturdays for a few weeks at least. I mean, maybe not until Boxing Day, actually. Maybe we'll have a few more soon. But yeah, because we've got Victoria Pleasant and Rangers, I think, and then FC SB or some shit in the Europa League. So we're going to have a few Sunday kickoffs, aren't we? So this is going to be one, we've got to enjoy it, Reds. And yeah, I'm going 2-0. I think we're going to beat Forest. Chris Wood hype and all that shit, hardwood hype and all that, bruv. Listen, he's getting chopped up, bruv, like lumberjack settings, bruv. Put it right up in the truck, bruv, and yeah, he's getting locked off by Malofa Mateus De Ligt, bruv. He's going to lock him down. Been brilliant. He was brilliant again against Arsenal. Lissandro's back. Lissandro, I'm really liking in that left centre back role because he can actually pass the ball. He's very good at passing. That's one thing he's very good at. I think defensively, he's actually not overrated, but defensively, I don't think people will actually realize that he's not that amazing defensively. He's a good defender, but not amazing. But his passing is very good. You see the way he can help him build up a lot. That's for me where I'll go. And as I say, Lenny Euro, I want to see him with his first start standard because he looked absolutely brilliant against Arsenal on Wednesday. And yeah, and then Casemiro and Bruno, or Casemiro and Mainu in the double pivot, because simply the fact I think now this game's going to be a bit of a possession-based game. We're going to have about at least 60% of the ball. With Ugarte, his passing is nowhere near as good as Casemiro's, whereas Casemiro's actually got a good pass on him. So Casemiro can ping the ball, give me the ball, ping it to the left winger, or left wing back, ping it to the right wing back sort of thing. Them types of things will help us progress the ball A to B, A to C, and sort of them type of things. And I think that's better for us in this type of game. It's all about squad management at the end of the day, and Ugarte ran his socks off in that game against Arsenal in the week. So yeah, I'd go with Casemiro in the midfield, and then I'd put Mainu next to him. Or I'd personally put Mainu in the front three, play him as the 10, but I don't think he's going to do that. So I put Mainu in this type of position. I thought Mainu played quite well in that first half against Everton. I thought he was very composed, very good at it's just nice to have a midfielder that can control, turn, find the pass, dribble, pass through the lines, and one that can't be pressed. He's very, very good at that. So it's nice to have that type of midfielder. And especially with like how N.Forrest midfield is, they're quite physical and they like to get stuck in. So Mainu can draw a few fouls in midfield, win the ball high up the pitch and things like that. Them type of things, I think Mainu will be very useful for in this game. And that, yeah, they do like that. Anderson, even Gibbs White likes to get a bit stuck in with fouls and stuff like that. So for me, I'm going with Mainu in midfield. Wing backs, I put Masraoui in the left because he was brilliant there against Leicester. And I actually see him in a wing back position now. And then I'd put Dalot on the right for obvious reasons. And then hopefully he can actually start crossing the ball because he's on his stronger side and things like that. And maybe we'll have to get a bit more of the ball in the box, the sort of thing. Yeah, and I'd go with that. And then the front three, I'd go Bruno, Ahmad, and Xerxes probably. That's probably what I'd go. Yeah, I'd probably go with that. See how that works out. If that doesn't work out, then maybe bring on Rashford. for someone and then put, switch it. But you've got options on the bench, and yeah, I'd go with that. I think Ahmad's got to start. Garnacho with another horrendous performance against the old Arsenal. He was awful, but as I say, Ahmad's been brilliant, and yeah, he has to start for me in his actual position now, further closer to the goal. Xerxes, although he didn't start against Arsenal, Højlund was shocking, and Xerxes played well in the last home game. And this is the type of game where I'd like to see Xerxes. When we've got a bit of the ball, he can actually do link ups, do things like that. That's when I want to see Xerxes. And I think, yeah, up front, and then he has a runner on him, Ahmad. That's why I kind of do get if you want to put Rashford in there as well, because Xerxes has someone to run off. So like Rashford can make them runs. Garnacho, no, because Garnacho's shit, awful. But with Rashford, he can at least make them runs, which Xerxes can find. Xerxes can do link ups and da. So I would understand if you want to put Rashford in the starting 11. To be fair, is it frozen? Is this, mate? What's going on with the stream? Hello, can you not hear me? Yeah, you can understand me. Let's take that off, mate. I don't know what's going on with the stream. Yeah, right, cool. Right, cool. Anyways, right, there you go. It should be good now. Yeah, as I was saying, so if you put Rashford in the like left 10 sort of, or the striker, and then Xerxes in the left 10, Xerxes can come and hold the ball up and then pass to Rashford, find the Rashford, good at it. That's what I'd go. But I front three's got to have one name in it at least for me, and that's Ahmad. And it's got to have one name at least out of it, and that's Garnacho, because he's absolutely shit. He's currently the worst footballer I've ever seen consistently play for the football club, technically wise. But yeah, anyways, moving on though. Moving on. Let's do this. Moving on. Hi, Ruben. First of all, let's start with the sad news about Kath. She meant a lot to the people at this club, and I know you've not been here a long time, but are you aware of her legacy? We feel it today. It's a sad day. Everyone talks about Lady Kath. I met her 7 years ago during my internship. Yeah, because he actually done one of them things with at United with obviously Mourinho was here as well. She was the lady behind the reception, and you feel it, the love, the way Darren Fletcher speaks about her. She was really an important person here that represents everything that the club is. Friendly, professional, taking care of everybody. So it's a sad day for us. R.I.P. Kath. Looking ahead to tomorrow's games. Looking ahead to tomorrow's games. What? Looking ahead to tomorrow's? You mean looking ahead to tomorrow? Tomorrow? No, never mind. I'm not here for a fucking English lesson. Are there any players back available? Victor, Lindelof, and Johnny Evans. What's the situation with them? Johnny's still not training. Johnny boy. Victor returned to training but is not available for tomorrow. Maybe the next game he will be available. Licha and Cobby returning to training for the team, so we're prepared for the game. That's good. That's good news. We need more of our best players fit. Yeah, Ruben. It feels first under Ruud van Nistelrooy, then under you. The club made progress, but when Erik ten Hag lost at West Ham, they were 14th, and now you're 13th. Do you feel the improvement has not been translating the positions into the table yet, or results? Well, we have got some good results, but the thing is that other teams have also got good results. So, you know what I mean? It's like the table's quite narrow. And Ten Hag did almost unrepairable damage to our Premier League season. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's sad because it's a very competitive league. It changes all the time with just one result. Sometimes when you're doing progress, you can do so much. And then you see this kind of result. We have to pass this phase. So I can feel the same way, because before the Arsenal game, you guys were asking about the top four. And now I return to this position. Nowadays, it's like that. And we have to manage expectations at the same time. We have when we have a bad result, when we have to be calm and continue to do the job we are doing. You spot on with that, to be fair. You know what I mean? There's no need to be reactionary to a loss or too reactionary to a win. Won 4-0 the other week, but then you lose 2-0 to Arsenal. So, you know, things like this can happen until you really get a decent run of games. Yeah, then, you know what I mean? It's hard to just build a lot of form. United, I know I said we're going to draw. The chances are we're not going to go there and win at the Emirates, is it? That's why I said it was vital. We went and beat fucking Ipswich, because if we got those extra 2 points, we'd been higher up in the table and it wouldn't be looking as bad. or like looking as like similar as it was to other 10 are, which is not. Is that the key to it? Tomorrow won't be an easy game. Do you need a consistent run of results? There you go. To go from 14th, 13th, 12th, 6th to 7th or 8th. Well, yeah, if we got them 2 points against Ipswich, we probably would have been about what? Probably been about 9th or 8th or 9th. I imagine we'd have been. I think we'd have been above Villa. Would have been above Spurs. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we'd have been going into this game going, if we win this, cool, we can actually get higher up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that is very clear. If you see nowadays in 1 week, we have 3 games and it can change the image of the team, the perception of the team and the team in the table. In 1 week, it can change a lot. It's like that. We need to have consistency in the way we focus on the job, on training, then the result. You don't control, but then you can feel that you can win 3 matches to see a big gap in the table. So that again, in 1 week, it can change a lot. It's like that. We need to have consistency in the way we focus on the job, on training, then the result. You do control the table. You don't control, but then you can. I don't know what he's on about there. Managers love to waffle, don't they? You've made a lot of changes from match to match so far, which you've obviously explained why. But are you closer to understanding what your best lineup can be now? More or less, yes. Brilliant. It would have took me 1 training session to know Garnacho's not in it. But yeah, that's me personally. You have an idea, but then you have the problem of players returning without training, and then you have to manage the load. So you also have the same problem. He's basically saying you need to rotate, but then you have to imagine and understand what kind of player you have. Bruno Fernandes, you feel it against Arsenal in the end, he was a little bit tired, but you know he's going to recover really very well. Manuel Ugarte, I've known for so long. I know that he needs sometimes a little bit more time. What, because he does a bit more running? Is that what we're saying? I don't know. So we are in that process to know the players and try to manage it, but we're getting closer to an idea. Yes. So he's basically saying that I've already seen enough from Garnacho, Højlund. Who else? Who else? A bum. Ericsson. He saw that a long time ago. Maguire, probably. I don't know, but he's basically saying there's 2 players that have played quite a bit under him, and that's Højlund and Garnacho, and they're the ones that have been playing 1 game, dropped out another, playing 1 game, dropped out another. He knows exactly what. He knows Ahmad's in it as well. He knows Ahmad's in it. It's almost like Amorim's part of TLFFC, bruv. Ruben, so many games for you already, and so very little time on the training pitches. But have you been impressed with how significantly United have improved out of possession? No, we could always defend, mate. Is that the foundation you could build on? It's not really hard, though, to be fair, to improve on what Ten Hag was having us playing like. But yeah, I think that is the key point for us. We have to understand our supporters. In just 2 weeks and 4 matches, they just want to see effort in the first moment and them to win games. After a while, with effort in winning games, they will want to see a dominant team. These are the phases we have to follow. This one is easy one. Effort, full sprint back, full sprint forward is the key point for us, and the focus on a lot. So he's basically saying we're in phase 1, like I was saying the other day, like he's an Arsenal fan. We're in phase 1, and phase 1 is just about getting the boys to run around a lot and do all the hard yards and that. And then phase 2 is when he starts to implement the good football and start scoring goals, but you still have inconsistent results. Phase 3 is, where those results become consistent, you start being able to go against the big boys toe-to-toe and things like that. Then stage 4 is when you start winning league titles. Unless you're obviously an Arsenal fan, then it's a never-ending PR process, and it's stage 5 is, stage 5 is still finishing second. Actually, stage 5's gone now 3rd, because they're now 3rd, aren't they? They're going to be 3rd. Ain't easy, though. It ain't easy when you manage a big club. Every defeat can be a win if you turn it into a lesson. So what were the big ones extracted from the Arsenal game? It's a good point, to be fair. You know what I mean? Every defeat can be a win if you learn from it, because that's what everyone learns from defeat, don't they? No one really learns from success. It's really hard. They're not the same with wins. I'm really focused on performance, and I learned a lot against Everton. We won 4-0, but you can see so many things that are wrong. I saw the same things against Arsenal. Of course, we have to improve on set pieces, and we try it in an indoor stadium. We spend there a lot of time, but we need to think about things. We don't have the time to train sometimes on our structure. We have one game and then next day recovery, and then we have to prepare for our next opponents. It's really hard to manage everything, but I feel when I see the team that we are improving in certain aspects, yeah, we got done on the set pieces. I can't even lie. You've obviously got a squad coming and players are getting fit. So are you learning about the players every single day or learning more on a match day? You obviously got a squad coming back and players are getting fit. So are you learning about the players every single day or learning about on a match day? Probably learning on the match day, mate. But I don't know why, because anyone would have seen after 2 seconds of watching Garnacho play football, he's shit. Same with a lot of them bums, to be fair. You're changing. Oh, you could have just gone back and watched the games under Ten Hag, and you would have saw how shit they are and how average they are. You're changing with the squad rotation a lot. So are you learning moving forwards? Who can you trust on? Who you can trust on a weekly basis? I trust in every one of them. What I'm understanding in training in games is each position they play better. What kind of situation is better for one guy to another? These things I need to be close to them. I need to see games from the dugout, as you say, not on TV. So I'm learning. I think we as staff are learning really fast, what they are able to do or not. We are trying to find out everything in a fast pace. And I think that is the end of it. I could be wrong. That is the end of the press conference. So, yeah, it is RIP CAF. Let's remove that quickly. Yeah, that's the end of the the press conference. Basically summed up. He basically said he now knows his fully strength 11. It took him a few weeks, but he knows it, at least with that, because Ten Hag might have had an idea of what he thought his strongest 11 was, but he never been able to implement it because he had fucking Anthony or Garnacho ahead of Ahmad, which isn't his starting 11, strongest starting 11, is it? Because they're both better footballers. No, Ahmad's both a better footballer than both of them. And and he had the likes of, I don't know, Luke Shaw or saying he had whoever, man. He had his own image of his own team where he had fucking Rashford ahead of Sanch and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it is wild. I can't lie. It is very wild. But yeah, he's basically said that. Not really much about the opponents. Like, there's not really much about the opponents. Do you get what I'm saying? There was no real questions about how do you think N.Forrest are going to set up or what you're going to do to stop N.Forrest, what you're going to do to do this. And then that's one thing I do notice about our press conferences. They never really ask, what is the manager going to do for this game rather than just training and how he's settling in and all this shit. And does he know his best 11, all that stuff. I want to know what about Forest? What about our opponents? Do you know what I'm saying? How is the manager going to, line up a result for our opponents? Yet to be seen, to be fair. But yeah, that's all said and done. I'm going to read his press conference, actually, which I didn't do, from the Arsenal game because I didn't read that. And I do actually want to read it. So I'm going to try to find it. Elite, becoming a leader. Have you seen this website? This website is absolutely embarrassing. Look at this. Lifeblood, history, academy. Bro, the way they're trying to force Garnacho onto us, bro. Like, we just listen, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Lifeblood, the academy documentary series. Look. He's such a mutant, isn't he? He's such a mutant. Honestly. Do you get what I'm saying? They're trying to force us to like Garnacho, bruv. It's like the fat bird at the club, bruv, just sitting there trying to force it with every man she sees, bruv. Oh, he left. He was chatting me up, but he left with that other girl. That's literally Garnacho, bruv. Lenny United's debut moments. I don't think I can show these type of things. I'm trying to find the match preview. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Match preview for United Forest. Let's actually look at this then. Let's see what they have to say for this. Manchester United return to Old Trafford on Saturday as we host Nottingham Forest in an evening kickoff. The Reds lost 2-0 at Arsenal last time out, but Ruben Amorim is aiming to maintain 100% record at the Fear of Jones. We ain't gonna fucking aim to fucking lose, is he? With Bodo Glimt and Everton successfully seen off as on their visits to the Portuguese in M16. It's a second trip to Manchester in a matter of days for Nuno Espirito Santo and his men after their 3-0 defeat at the Etihad Stadium on Wednesday. Hopefully they get another 3-0 defeat. Here's what you need to know ahead of the encounter. How to watch and follow. Saturday's game gets underway at 5:30 GMT. That's English time, isn't it? I don't know what it means, but yeah, English time. And is being shown live on Sky Sports in the UK. For those without access to this broadcaster, we will bring you over an hour of exclusive build-up from Old Trafford via our match day live show, which begins at 4:25 GMT, before your live radio commentary of the fixture. Our channels are also the place to be rolling updates, in-game stats, and plenty more during the encounter of our match centre, as well as a bit-sized edit of the highlight 2 hours after the contest concludes. Longest versions will be published on Sunday morning. Tickets are still available for the game. Yeah, they're pouncing around these tickets, bro. They're literally advertising them everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're advertising that like the fucking LGBTQ lot advertise a rainbow, bro. That's how much they're advertising it. Like, it's like their whole brand is on this base and fucking selling these tickets, bro. They're trying to make a point. They need to just accept they got it wrong. They shouldn't have done what they've done. They shouldn't have upped the ticket prices because people just don't want to buy them. And ultimately, at the end of the day, no matter how many people try and say, oh, tourists. Listen, there ain't enough tourists. And not, I said that, enough tourists in the world, but there ain't enough tourists that are going to be around every single home game for the Bodo Glimpse games, for the games against Barnsley's on the week. Tourists ain't going to go to these games, bro. You're going to have to, you're going to have to just start being for the fans, bro. Otherwise, you're going to end up losing money. You know what I mean? And they can't accept the fact that they can't, I reckon their egos, yeah, Jim Ratcliffe and that, their egos, I've realised, just don't want to admit they've got it wrong. Like, the fans ain't going to buy that bullshit. I ain't buying a fucking ticket for 66 quid. I'll be going at the Newcastle game 30th of December. That's why I'm going to go, because I do like Newcastle. And I've got a Newcastle mate, innit? Do you get it? But I ain't going to fucking watch N.Forrest Man United for 66 quid. It pays me 60 quid to get up there anyways on the fucking train. So I'm doing 130 quid. Plus then I've got to get food. That's another 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? I might have to get an hotel. I'm doing 200 quid in a day. Do you know what I'm saying? I get that, you know, it was usually like 40 quid. I need like 20 quid, but still, do you know what I mean? If it's only an extra 20 quid, why are you upping it then? Lenny Yoro made his Reds debut at the Emirates Stadium on Wednesday and could be in contention for his maiden start for the club. Don't know what that means. But Kobe Mainoo and Lissandro Martinez are able to play again, having served the 1 match bans. But Luke Shaw will miss the game as he has suffered a small injury setback. Please, just don't even say it's an injury setback or a small injury, bro. That geezer's going to be out for 4 months straight. You know, the new COD. I had Prop Hunt's out now, so maybe he's addicted to playing COD again or something. No, he's playing the new COD mode or some shit. Nuketown Holiday and all that shit on the new Black Ops. There's no wonder why he was injured and he came back, a month after COD got released. You know what I mean? Because he's been sitting there on his fat ass playing COD for a fucking age, hasn't he? But each to their own. That Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof has been absent in recent weeks. Forest have Danilo ankle and Ibrahim Sangara, I don't know how to say his name, Thigh, missing with long-term injuries, while I'm not saying that name, Andrew hasn't featured since August with a problem that has kept him out of the Republic of Ireland squad recently. That's an Irish name. Who's that? I've never known that geezer. I've never heard his name before in my life. But all right. Captain Ryan Yatis was substituted at halftime against Manchester City, but avoided collecting a 5th yellow card that would have ruled him out. Form guide. The 2-0 reverse in North London was a setback, but United have lost just one of the last one of our last 10. No, United have lost. Oh no, I'm fucked. This is fucking hold on. But United have. What is going on with me? But United have lost just one of our last 10 Old Trafford fucking outings. Spit it out. Scoring 28 goals in that time. We actually beat them 5 times on the 10 ARG in 6 games. Kind of mad. And we lost 2-1 to them last season, didn't we? But other than that, we beat them 5 times, which is kind of mad in 2 seasons. Chelsea are the only side to escape M16 with a point since the 3-0 loss to Tottenham in late September. That was over 2 months ago. Wow. Time flies. September that was. Fucking with Brentford, Leicester City and Everton all beaten in that time in the league. Ooh, I didn't even know that, bro. I can't lie. I did not know that was in September. Forest do have a notable away sculpt to their name already this season, as they are the only side to have defeated league leaders Liverpool so far with a 1-0 win at Anfield in early September. Cheers for that, Forest. Recent losses at Arsenal and City, plus a home loss to Newcastle, have checked their momentum a little. But Forest go into the fixture in a comfortable top half position with 22 points, only 10 behind their entire total for last season. 32 points, and they stayed up. What happened to my Premier League, bro? What happened to the Barclays Premier League, where it used to take you 40 points to stay up? What happened? Do you know what I mean? All this fucking woke nonsense with all these fucking relegation sides getting promoted and then their managers are trying to play out from the back, pouncing around. You know, that's what's done. That's ruined the Premier League. That type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chris Wood is the man to watch. No, he's fucking not. He's definitely not the man to watch. But only Mohamed Salah and Erling Haaland could top his tally of 9 goals this season. Yeah, and I'd be surprised if he has a shot, mate, let alone fucking a shot on target, let alone a goal. Famous last words, maybe, but I don't care. Recent meetings, Casemiro. Oh no, we beat him 6 times. Of course we did. We beat him 6 times. We actually beat him 6 times. Of course we did. We beat him 6 times in 2 seasons because we beat him in the FA Cup last season. Of course we did. Because Casemiro's goal against them, I remember that. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, fucking hell, we beat him twice in the cup, the EFL Cup. Once in the FA Cup, that's 3. Twice in the league. No, 3 times in the league. We did them both. Hold on. Did we do them both times in the league that first season? Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did. I'm so sure we did. We beat him 2-1. We did, because I remember Anthony had his best ever game in the United shirt, goal and an assist and that. Assist to Dallo and that. Yeah, we beat him 2-1. So we beat him 6 times. I've completely forgot about that 1-0 win in the FA Cup. Exactly, mate. We basically own them. They're literally our bitch. You know what I mean? If there's one team that's a United bitch in the last 2 seasons of the Ten Hag, it's this team. We should be beating them. But anyways, Casemiro's last gasp header was all that separated the sides when they met in February during an FA Cup 5th round tie. Forest ran out 2-1 winners in the last league head-to-head played in late December 2023. Marcus Rashford was a scorer of the United that day. It's actually quite a good goal, to be fair. I think he first timed it after Nicholas Dominguez opened up. But Morgan Gibbs White struck with 8 minutes remaining at the East Midlands outfit prevailed in the fixture for the first time since 1994. The corresponding Old Trafford meeting played 4 months earlier was a thriller. Forest, then managed by Steve Cooper, went 2-0. Then they raced into a 2-goal lead inside 4 minutes. But a classic United comeback was on the cards as Christian Eriksen, Casemiro, and then Bruno Fernandes provided a cheer on fine summer's day in M16. To be fair, I think Casemiro scored a few goals against these lot. Rivals watch. Fuck me, this is like a fucking YouTube, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? How's De Ligt save again? De Ligt's been brilliant, mate, and he was brilliant against you lot, so I don't know what you're talking about. He was probably our best player. And I never said he's the saviour. I was also talking to a Bayern fan last night, and he said, yeah, I don't know why we got rid of De Ligt. He was lucky to get a draw this weekend, negative ball inbound. Are you talking about Arsenal, mate? Set piece FC, Stoke Britannia and that. Everton, Liverpool, I reckon Liverpool lose that. Genuinely, I reckon Liverpool lose that. Villa, I don't know why they're Villa and why was. I definitely don't know why Brentford and Newcastle and why. This whoever wrote this shit is like needs to have some shame. I know he's doing all the Premier League fixtures. That's what I'm about to say, bro. Because why the fuck have we got these? Obviously, Man City are they're rivals, but I mean Arsenal, you can say that. Ipswich and Bournemouth, yeah, they're just doing all the fucking games. And set piece FC, how many goals have we scored in the past week? Obviously, I'm taking the piss, mate. But yeah, sit there and say we're lucky to get a draw. I guarantee you, I have a £20 bet now, right? We do not lose that game. In fact, I have a £100 bet with you, Man United. With Man United, will not lose to Nottingham Forest. I'm that confident. I won't even be. As I said, I don't even think we're going to see the goal. I think we're going to absolutely piss them off the park. It's going to be a pretty comfortable win for us. Pretty comfortable, mate. 2-0, 3-0. You know what I'm saying? You'll be lucky to get a draw. Do you want to put money on that we'll lose the game? Or shut up then. Put the money where your mouth is. 100 quid right now, Man United do not lose this game. I am that confident Man United will not lose this game. No chance we lose to fucking Forest. No chance. Even under Ten Hag, we beat them 6 times in 2 seasons. You're on that team's please behave. Yeah, of course we're not, bro. We're the biggest club in England, mate. And as I say, I can't even remember. I don't even know. I probably wasn't even born. You probably wasn't even born the last time they beat us at Old Trafford. I'm asking you now. £100 bet right now, Jordan. £100 bet. Nottingham Forest don't win that game. I guarantee they don't win that game. They won't even concede. They won't even score, bro. Most clean sheets in the league from our goalkeeper. Do you get what I'm saying? Easy, mate. They won't even score a goal. Oh, I think we're going to piss them. 2-0 I'm going. Now we've got Euro back as well. Looked great against Arsenal when he come on. Trossard had a few times was running in behind. Euro caught up with him. Looked great, you know what I mean? Hopefully then we can finally put Mazraoui back in his actual position, which is wing back or right back. How can I bet with a kid who don't have a tenner, let alone 100? I've got 100. I've got £100 in my bank to bet you right now that Man United do not lose this game. I promise you that now. So don't try and do that. Oh, you haven't got a tenner. You haven't even got a tenner. Yeah. Yes or no, Man United losing this game. Oh, these Arsenal fans, man. These Arsenal. Gives the tenner, and then we can talk. Gives the tenner. All right, mate. Fucking hell. All this talk, don't want to put his money where his mouth is. Yeah, I'm going 2-0, standard. You worry about Fulham, mate, because didn't you lose there last year? Don't worry, though, lads. Super duper Mick in phase 5 versus Ruben Amorim in phase 1, phase 0.5, and then he still only had to 2-0. Yeah, remember when we beat you 8-2? Do you remember that? Remember when we beat you 8-2? Where was Bukayo Saka, by the way? You know, where was Bukayo Saka? It's another big game and he's ghosting. But we beat Man United in phase 0.5, guys. You absolute weirdos, man. You lot are absolute wrong'uns, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? We're gonna talk though, because when we do beat you at Old Trafford in the return fixture, and when we do beat you and we slap you, yeah, please watch the game with your eyes. Saka was running the left. No, he wasn't. He was in Malassia's back pocket, bruv. Is Malassia letting him out for this weekend for the Fulham game, bruv? Malassia's going to go on, bruv, go to the dry cleaners, going to go, what's this? Has anyone seen my son, Bukayo? Has anyone seen my son, Bukayo? It's going to be Bukayo Saka, bruv, coming out of Tyrone Malassia's pocket, bruv. You got pocketed by malaria and that, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Mazzadini at centre-back, bruv. Where's Odegaard, by the way? As Gattuso let him out of his pocket, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Martin Odegaard getting fucking run ragged, bruv, all game. Relying on 2 set pieces against Man United. Shitty old Man United. You're relying against set pieces, bro. Stoke Britannia FC, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? The Tapas Pulis and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? Declan Rice and all that, bro. Same geezer who went off at half-time. Who went off at half-time? Malassia. Yeah, he still locked him off, though, in that first half, didn't he? And Ugarte had Odegaard in his back pocket. The only players that played well for Arsenal were Saliba, Partey. Yeah, the defence. Zinchenko played all right, to be fair. Although we did get cooked. As soon as you brought Ahmad on, a proper footballer, he got cooked. He got booked straight away. Took it, bang, cooked. Do you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, you put up against fucking... who was even on the right side? Who was even on the right side? Dallo, wasn't it? Dallo, yeah, it was Dallo and Bruno. I think. I don't know. No, who was on the right side? Because the front three was Højlund and Garnacho, and who else? Don't even know, bruv. Can't even remember now. Who was on the Dallo? Yeah, but who was in the? I don't even know, bruv. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Zinchenko played all right. Saliba played all right. But it very much. What a dead performance from the arse, from the Gunners, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh. But it's a process. Keep the same logic you kept all them years, bruv. I understand, Jordan, yeah, this is the best you've ever seen your football club. But some of us have actually got standards for our football clubs. And, and you have to keep the same logic you kept for your football club. All about a process and trusting the manager and all that shit. Yeah. Hold on a sec, sorry. Yeah, under Arteta, he's in his, 6th season, and if he doesn't win a Champions League or a Premier League this year, you're saying you'll still keep him, which tells me all I need to know. You're all about top 4, all bantering Man United fans because they ruined my childhood. Guys, they stopped us winning numerous league titles. They own us, guys. They own us. They beat us 8-2, and now look at us. Look where Arteta's took us from. Oh, mate, you absolute wrong-uns. Look where Arteta's took us from, guys. Look where Arteta's took Arsenal from. He put us in 8th, but he took us from 8th, guys. You know what I'm saying? Stockholm syndrome, Arsenal fans suffer from, bruv. Stockholm syndrome. Just like United fans, but Arsenal fans suffer a lot from Stockholm syndrome. They sit there and waffle on about how Arteta took him from 8th. No, he had you in 8th. That's what he had. He had you in 8th. He put you in 8th and then did it twice. So he put you in 8th first. So anything that he takes you back to, he's took you back to the level you was at under Wenger when you finished 2nd to Leicester. But you get what I'm saying? Now that's acceptable. Because he took you thinking, oh shit, that rigged game on Wednesday. I understand what United fans mean, and it's got set pieces. Arsenal, the new star. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Just sat there, yeah. Just sat there, fucking spamming set pieces all game, bro. In phase 5, super duper Mick Arteta versus phase 1, Ruben Amorim, and they offered nothing open play. Like I said, by the way, I actually said that when I was talking about before the game. I think it might have been on Northside channel. It might be on this one. I don't know. I actually said, I think I'm not worried about them in open play. I think I said to Aaron actually, Arsenal X-rated. Make sure you go check him out. I said that, what's it called? I said in open play, I'm not worried about Arsenal one bit. I'm worried about them in set pieces. And when I heard Gabriel weren't playing, I was like, I'm a bit more confident now because they don't have that lethal leap that he has. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't offer anything to us, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? At least every time we play City, every single time we play City, Pep plays ball, bruv. Pep plays ball. Yeah, Man United and Man City, we may end up beating them a few times. Man United and Man City have had some sick games over the years. Against Arsenal, bruv. Yeah, that game was fucking dead, bruv. That was a shit game. But it's only because we're a United and he's an Arsenal fan, Jordan is, and I'm a United fan. Emotionally, we're invested in it. If you're a neutral watching that game, you fall to fucking sleep, bro. You turn it off. Do you know what I'm saying? That was a boring, dead game. I can't even lie. But you know what I'm saying? But keep celebrating at Arsenal, yeah? Because Arsenal fans, at the end of the day, it's all right playing like that, but if you don't win anything, it means fuck all, doesn't it? Bro, even Bernardo Silva has said that Arsenal are shit opponents to play against. Yeah, bro. Do you know what it is? Arsenal want respect. Yeah, like he said here, something about you're not that team or some shit. Like, bro, Arsenal fans actually think they're that team. They actually want the respect that Manchester City and Liverpool and these teams have. Like, you're never going to get that because you don't win. You don't win. At the final hurdle, it's like a runner at the final hurdle when he falls over and then he ends up losing the race. He might have been bursting forward in the race, but then at the final hurdle, he's fallen over and then all the others have got ahead of him. Do you get what I'm saying? They're so jarring, Arsenal. Do you know what the annoying thing is about RTD? I don't know how old you are, bro, yeah? When it was Mourinho doing it, yeah? When it was Mourinho doing it, I'm going to get onto that comment. When it was Mourinho doing it, yeah, they said, I don't want Mourinho at Arsenal because it's shit football, etc. and all that shit, yeah. They started saying all these stuff like that. They used to always say about not dark arts, but they used to always say Sir Alex Ferguson was a cheat and all this. Man United used to cheat when they used to do things like that with the corners and the goalkeeping and obviously, but they don't even know their own club. Because back in the day, under George Graham, before Arsene Wenger came and ruined their football club, yeah, they used to do that all the time. They used to go 1-0 up, yeah, back in the 80s, before the Premier League was invented. Liverpool and Arsenal, yeah, used to go 1-0 up, and they didn't try and play football. They used to get 1-0 up and used to back pass to the goalkeeper every time. Pick it up, throw it back. Back pass, pick it up, throw it back. They used to always do that. But now, yeah, for the last 10, 15 years, they sit there and go, but we play football in the right way. Jose Mourinho plays negative football. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather support Arsenal than Manchester City because we're not cheaters. You know what I'm saying? They're under their own club. Their own club's called the Bank of England for a reason because they bought their way into the league. It was actually relegated and Spurs should have stayed in the league, but they bought Spurs out of the league. But they call Man City cheats. They call Man United cheats and all. They don't know their own club, do they? They don't know their own history of their club. And I never said Man United are back. Just stop trying to lie, Rav. We're going to win the lot. You worry about Crystal Palace, mate. Brighton boys are on their way to Europe once again. So your biggest rivals are once again clipsing you. But hey, though, lads, doesn't matter because Glasner is at the wheel. Fuck me, mate. Them Arsenal fans are fucking hilarious, bro. all the time, bro. Start coming chatting shit, bro. Oh, we beat Man United 2-0. You're gonna win nothing, so it's irrelevant. Do you get what I'm saying? You're gonna win nothing. Real talk. Even the 2-2 game, they were so shit. They were playing so shit, so fucking crazy. Yeah, they scored 2 worldies. I understand they had 10 men. I do understand that. I don't expect them to play against Man City, try and play open play when they're 2-1 up, holding a 2-1 lead. But fuck me, bro. Man United are getting top 4. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah, definitely possible. Definitely possible. I don't think we will. Don't think we will, but it's definitely possible. And I never said that. Never said Man United are getting top 4. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're fucking shit, bro. I can't lie. They're shit. They've got a level of arrogance that they just don't deserve. Arsenal. They've just got a level of arrogance they don't deserve. And that's why ultimately no one ever wants them to win anything. Like their banner as well. History, tradition, and class. Something money can't buy. They don't know their own club bought their way into the league. But Man City are cheaters. How can we compete with Pep? Well, Slot's doing it. Who's out there? That's what the saying was. Who's out there? Well, yeah, Birmingham City beat him in the cup final. Yeah, exactly. Do you get what I'm saying? Look, just look at Arteta since he got to the job. Since he won the FA Cup, he's got knocked out by N.Forrest in the FA Cup. He got knocked out by City. He got knocked out by Liverpool in the last 3 years. That's the last 3 years of the FA Cup. In the League Cup, I think he got knocked out by Brighton, and then he got knocked out by West Ham. So West Ham and Brighton knocked him out of 2 cups. In the Champions League, got knocked out by Bayern. In the Europa League, got knocked out by Villarreal, who had Unai Emery. City getting battered this weekend. Come on, they might do. You know, I don't think they will. I think you'll beat them, RTD. But we'll get onto that. What's it called? They got knocked out by Villarreal, yeah, who had fucking Unai Emery as the manager, which they sacked, and then he went and won the competition. He beat us in the final and went and won the competition. Do you know what I'm saying? Embarrassing, bro. And I swear down, I would have loved it. Yeah, I'd have loved us to play them in the Europa League final because we would have absolutely slapped them to pieces, bro. I would have loved that. I would have never stopped talking about it if we beat them in the Europa League final. Won't explain how Wednesday was rigged. He's obviously trolling me. But yeah, Birmingham City beat them weekend. To be fair, City getting bad. I do think City can have a difficult game, but I do obviously I know Ake's injured, isn't he? RTD. Ake's now injured. And Ake's actually a very good centre half. City are in a bit of a defensive crisis. Ruben Diaz has been shit this season, kind of. Getting battered by a bunch of fucking Palace Donnies, bro. Yeah, bro. Palace, I didn't watch them on. Did I watch them? No, I didn't. What game did I watch at Palace? I watched them against fucking Newcastle. Shocking team, bro. Honestly, just such an irrelevant football club. But, you know, when it's the big boys, it's their cup final, isn't it? When they play against an half-decent club, half-decent sized club, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they seem to try and turn up. Concentrate on your manager screwing up to Liverpool fans. Tragic club. Yeah, it's a fucking. Well, what's your manager doing, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Your manager wants to be like Pep. So what's your point? He's Pep with a wig. No, he's not. He's Pep. Don't even disrespect Pep for that. But he's. You know what I mean? He wants to be like Pep. He even acts like him. You know the way Pep touches his face like this? Arteta and Enzo both do it. They both do this. Pep sits there doing this. All wannabes, mate. All wannabes. Be some originality. Have some originality about your club. You're everything Manchester City are, Arsenal want to be. Everything they are. Oh, but they're cheap. You don't even know your own club, mate. You bought your way into the league. It's like you copying league. I don't copy no one, mate. What do I copy? What the stinker and hooked? I never said I didn't. Everyone fucking copied it. I tell you, it's a shit wannabe, bro. It's same with Enzo. At least Enzo, you know, it didn't take him 5 seasons to have his team playing good football. And I think he's actually won a major trophy before. You literally copy word for word. Gonna what stinker and hooked? No, I don't. I really don't. Stinker and hooked is the only thing, and I literally say that. So yeah, you lot are talking shit absolutely out your ass. Words he says. What phases? Your own club created that, mate. Your own club created that. Actions he does. Name these actions he does. Oh, there's a shit one of me. I don't even know. I can show that. Never mind. Fuck it, now. 8 people watching though. Subscribe if you are new. Literally a beat up reader. I'm waiting for these actions he does. Do you know what I'm saying? But either way, he doesn't. You're not fucking redirected from the point that Arteta, you trust the process, mind the fucking gap. Yeah, no, I mean, Chelsea fans and Arsenal fans singing, to be fair, City do as well, but singing mind the gap, Man United. Like you're like 15 major honours behind us. Have a bit of shame. Do you know what I'm saying? RTD, watch the age gap. It doesn't even come up in the YouTube comments, does it? Jazz hands. What jazz hands? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's jazz hands? Please, Lee, gonna notice me before I copy you word for word. This never happened. Do you get what I'm saying? And the stinker and hooked, yeah, I don't even really care. Everyone does that. And secondly, the whole phases and processes, your own club peddled that out. That's why we take the piss out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Ian Wright said himself, Arsenal are in phase 3. I can't wait for phase 5. I remember when he said that. Foden clears Saka. I don't even give a shit. Yeah. Do you know what it is actually? You know, Jordan said to me that Saka's better than Foden because he delivers more for his team, which isn't even true, by the way. But Saka delivers more for Foden. But then he also said to me that R9's better footballer than Ronaldo based off talent. So is it what 1 week it's based off footballing talent and 1 week it's based off delivering for your football team? Please get me on my stream. You're a weirdo. I'll pay you more this time. I never paid him once. Why the fuck is Kelly calling me? Listen, Alfie, get your mum to stop calling me, bruv. I'm not fucking streaming, mate. R9's better than CR7. Yeah, that's all cool. If you think that, that's fine. But the point is he said that because of footballing ability, but then he said Saka's better than Foden because he delivers more for his team. A new narrative Arsenal fans have got out is that apparently Foden's a system player or some bollocks. Yeah, I mean, you know the things that Messi got thrown at him for years because he couldn't win a trophy of Argentina. He's a system player. I'm not with her. Why is she calling me? I'll ring her back soon then. I'm saying. You home with none, yeah. Foden clears out the pitch because he's fucking stinks. Because he fucking stinks about Rodri and KDB holding his hands. Right, but that doesn't really make sense. He's still a better player than Bukayo Saka. Do you get what I'm saying? I reckon Tuchel Foden is going to cook. I don't think he'll play, to be honest, because I don't think he plays with a 10. Do you know what I'm saying? How does Rodri and KDB hold his hand? Like, what does that even mean? No one's ever said he wasn't. You did say he's better than you said Odegaard and Saka are better than him. I can go back on the stream and find it. I reckon Tuchel drops Foden. Yeah, I reckon he does as well. Leaves him at home. I don't know about that. I don't know about leaving him home. He will put him in the squad, but I think it'll be. I don't know. He can't play the 3-4-3 because he can't drop Palmer as well. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to anyway. But England ain't gonna win nothing if they have Harry Kane playing up top for him, mate. Because your main number 9 will be sitting there trying to drop in and play quarterback and DM and all that shit. Never ever once said Saka is a better player, bro. I'll go back on the stream and you said Odegaard as well. So don't try. He'll pick Mason Mount over him. No, Mason Mount's washed, bro. He ain't the same player he was 3 years ago. Yeah, bro, you did say Saka's better than him. I can go back and watch the stream, bro. What the fuck's going on my screen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, not the best striker in the world. Yeah, bro, what trophies he won to prove that he should be striking? Yeah, I would leave him at home. I'd give Ollie Watkins a chance, or someone at least gets another chance, because Harry Kane's had too many and he's flocked it. 78 opportunities at a major honour and he's not won one. Go watch some football, pal. Your ball knowledge is shocking. Bro, I watch more football than you. You get what I'm saying? But don't worry, though, because Harry Kane's stat pads against N.Forrest and Fulham and all these teams, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Ollie Watkins, a notorious trophy. No, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, because England have got no other striker that wins trophies. Just give Ollie Watkins or someone else a chance. Just because Harry Kane's had a chance and he's had numerous chances and he's blown them all. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the point. Give Ollie Watkins a go. Do you get what I'm saying? Give someone else a go. Because Harry Kane's fucking... Yeah, you could say Vardy. I would have given Vardy a chance years ago. Not anymore. He's 37, 38 now. But you know what I'm saying? All them Red Bull. I want my Marsh at City, man. Need a Haaland backup. If we don't have one, we're fucked. But it's not even Haaland, yeah. It's like the wingers as well. Savio's going to come good. I know he's going to come good. Savio's a baller. I really do like him. But Doku Now he's put Grealish in his actual position in midfield. You're seeing that Grealish actually looks half decent. I heard City fans were raving about him the other day. But you also need a Rodri backup and someone in the midfield that can win the ball. Because while Kovacic is a good player, Rico Lewis is a good player. They're technical, but they don't win the ball. They don't have enough physicality in them. Drop Saka. He's only won an FA Cup. Yeah, I would drop Saka. Saka ain't better than Palmer, is he? Oh yeah, we need players who win trophies in the starting 11. That's the only player that people can win games. Yeah, pretty much. If you want to win a tournament, you want to have know-how. You can't just have a squad full of no. Name me one squad in the history of football, yeah, that's ever won a major honour without having a winner in the squad first. Go on, you name him. Drop Pickford, he's won nothing. Well, who else are you going to put? Who else are you going to put with that one? Whereas with Kane, do you know what I'm saying? He's the main man. You've got to give someone else a chance, bro. Drop Rice has only won a Conference League, which is better winning nothing, isn't it? You still crying, oh, mate, don't get me started with this lanky twat. Never heard so much waffle. Grealish is playing min. Yeah, Grealish is a good player, man. He needs to put him in midfield. De Bruyne is back. I think Foden's out of the squad now, isn't he? I don't know if he's got... I heard he's got personal problems. I know that Grealish had a few problems with Pep because he turned up drunk to training because my Man City mate told me that. He said that Grealish turned up to training drunk and etc. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Foden. I don't know if he's got personal problems in his actual life. But you know what I'm saying? We're going to beat City, maybe. Don't think you will. I'm going to go 2-1 City. But you know what I'm saying? Savio, when he gets that goal, he'll be unleashed, bruv. You know, I'm not worried about Savio one bit with City, but they need physical midfielders. And yeah, you could argue, he hasn't got Rodri holding his hand. It's not true though, is it? Because he was performing at City before Rodri was even in the team. And he was also performing well on the wing. It's just not true. It's just another made-up narrative from Arsenal fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Foden has a personal problem like every week this season, man. Yeah, I know. I remember people saying at the start of the season, who have you got? What do you mean, who have I got? What do you mean, who have I got? Who have we got? We got Forest. This isn't the title, bro. You're talking about Man United. Oh, man. Who United? We got Forest at home, bro. Saturday as well. I'm so glad we got a Saturday kickoff because we always play on fucking Sunday. Because obviously we're in the Europa League. I do get that, but it's jarring having playing fucking Sunday all the time. I want to play a Saturday game, man. I kind of like the early kickoffs at times. I definitely like the 5:30 kickoffs and all that. You'll lose that. Yeah, as I said, bro, I bet you £100 right now we don't lose that game. You know, I had the team that was going to come to the Emirates and get a 2-2 draw. Whoopie do, I got a prediction wrong. Didn't you say you was going to beat Atlanta 2-0? What happened to that? Do you know what I'm saying? Didn't you lose to Inter? Didn't you draw with Chelsea? I thought you was going to beat Chelsea. I thought you was going to beat Chelsea. You drew with them 1-0. Enzo Maresca in phase 1, yeah, took 2 points, off Super Duper Mick. Albi stats this season: 3 games attended, 0 wins, 1 penalty, goal seen. All right, cool. Don't get your point. That's also not true. I've attended 4 games this season, by the way. Savio, yeah, Savio's a baller, bro. Savio was scored. Oh, Savio was scored Saturday. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know if he'll score, but I say when he finally gets that goal, he'll unleash, bro. He's a baller. I think if you look at his stats, friendlies don't count. All right, cool. Either way, I don't really give a shit, mate. How many games have you seen your team win? What, 1 all season? Elanga going to score a brace and celebrate both times. No chance. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to have Alessandro's going to pocket him, man. Same with Lenny Yora's going to pocket Hudson-Odoi on the other side. Yeah, maybe he needs another half a season to score a little useless little mongrel. How long did it take Kai Havertz to start banging in goals for Arsenal? Do you know what I'm saying? Is he like Doku? Because Doku's finishing ain't the best. I think he's miles better than Doku, though, because Doku hasn't got the touch of Savio. Savio's touch is brilliant, bro. His control's brilliant. His dribbling's brilliant. He sits defenders on their ass for fun. He just needs to he's good passing. He's got very good passing. That's one thing I noticed about him for Girona and that. He was very good at passing. But what in CM? Whose fault's that? Whose fault's that? Do you know what I'm saying? Why would Arteta buy him to put him in centre mid when he's never been a centre mid? Do you know what I'm saying? Bro's comparing centre mids to wingers. Do you know what I'm saying? Savio starts for Arsenal, by the way. Are you wearing makeup? You always ask me this. Like, you know I'm not. You're just being a weirdo, mate. You're just being a weird kind of guy. Who over? He starts ahead of Martinelli. He starts ahead of Trossard. Oh. There you go. So he's playing out of position on the left. Well, he's played on the left this time a lot of times this season. Yeah, I'm not getting shouted at. She's asking me a question, you retard. I told her I'm streaming, which she can clearly hear. Do as you told her. It's not. I'm not. I promise you now, I'm not getting shouted at or getting told to be quiet. She's just asking me if I've got something. And yeah, he doesn't matter. He's still better than Martinelli, and yes, he can play at the left. Yeah, see, deflection tactics. Who's a good boy? Shut up, Martin, you weirdo. Oh man, you're a weirdo, bro. Imagine sitting there saying "good boy." You know that. You know you're a weird. You know I get you're an Arsenal fan that with all the fucking zesty mob and all that shit, rainbow shit. But fuck me, rainbow laces and that. I bet Martin Odegaard's wearing the rainbow. Martin Odegaard's wearing the rainbow jackets, isn't he? He's wearing the rainbow jackets and the rainbow armband, isn't he? He's wearing that. He's wearing that shit, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? No shame, no shame. But I get goosebumps listening to North London Forever. Oh my gosh, that geezer's a weirdo. I get goosebumps. Hair flick, bruv. Window fucking cleaner, bruv. Window cleaner. How many times did he do the arm waves in the air? How many times did he do arm waves? Expected arm waves. What was his scan rate? You had rainbow laces once. I didn't wear them, did I? I made you take them off, you bitch. What was Odegaard's arm waves for the game against United? Just sat there and wait. Come on, guys. We need an atmosphere. Ashburton Army, guys, rise. Sit there banging your drum like you're a B-Tech Crystal Palace, mate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. These Asna fans. Asna. Ah, dearie me. I'm going to write aside in about 5 minutes, though. I can't lie. But fuck me, it's been a fun last 20 minutes of this stream. Savio. Oh, you lot are fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Thank fuck for that. Well, you're the one that tunes in every day, you absolute muppet. You moppet. I'm saying. Jordan, no doubt Jordan and you will be here tomorrow, like a good little pup, watching Man United absolutely steamroll Nottingham Forest. Don't worry, though. Feel free to tune into the actual game, Martin. You might see some competent footballers then, won't you? After your team's just been battered by Man City. Well, I'm going to go 2-1, but they're gonna steamroll you. You know, not easy when the big boys come to town, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? But Eze does a nice flick. Oh, mate. Absolute wasters. Ipswich away ain't for everyone, mate. Yeah, nice one. Winning a trophy ain't for everyone. Something you can't do. But we won the... Is it the Stateside Cup? We won the Stateside Cup. Yeah, major trophy, mate. You know what I'm talking about. Big boys win at that ground. Oh, mate. Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, big boys might win at that ground, but you aren't a fucking big boy. You ain't the big boys, so I don't get your point. Big boys win trophies, mate. Not irrelevant games that lead to nothing. Oh, Ipswich away. Oh, two can play that game, bro. How many teams have we beat this season? You haven't beat. Zenith Data System Cup. No one even has ever heard of that club, mate. Major honour. Put your major honours on the table, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Your rivalry with Brighton will soon be over when they actually probably end up winning something in Europe one time. Although they do spend half the fucking time pissing about playing out from the back. I mean, the other game, it's woke shit with all this playing out from the back. I mean, as I said earlier, it's no wonder why it took... Nottingham Forest got 32 points last season. 32 last season. That doesn't come up in the fucking chat, you weirdo. What's it called? 32 points last season to stay up, right? It's no surprises because every other fucking relegation team spends the whole time trying to play out from the back. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not Pep. You're not Man City. You haven't got the players for that, big man. It meant a lot to me. Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't matter if it means a lot to you. It's not matter how you're... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel, mate. Yeah, it's not about what you feel. It's about what the game says. In 100 years' time, major honours, when we're all dead and buried and our feelings are non-existent and we're all eaten by maggots, you see that we're the major honours won in that year. So Man United FA Cup 2024. Arsenal Premier League in 2004. Man United in 2008, 2007, 2009. We can carry on. These are edged in history forever. It doesn't matter what me and you personally feel, because we're going to be dead one day, whereas trophies are immortal. They're eternal, yeah? Just like King Pele. They're eternal. They're the aim of the game, the aim of the sport. No one will care. Everyone will care about trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? I still have arguments with Liverpool fans now and Arsenal fans. What do I say? 20 league titles. 20 league titles. Do you know UK won the league in 1924? No, because it probably wasn't my team. I don't think it was my team anyways. But if it was my team, I still use it in the debate. I guarantee the team that won the league in 1924, which I'm going to type up right now. And let's see who it is. I reckon I'm going to go with a hazard a guess, Newcastle. I'm going to go Newcastle. League winners 1924. Yeah, it was I don't know about Huddersfield Town. Yes, they do. Do you know why that does? Do you know why that does matter? Because if you ask the Huddersfield fan how many trophies you won, they're going to bring up the fact they won 3 league titles, because they won 3 league titles in a row. You haven't got a Scooby, mate. You haven't got a Scooby, brother. Do you get what I'm saying? I bring up Man United sitting the ground singing 20 times, Man United. Palace fans have never sang about a trophy in their entire history. Do you know why? Because they're a Tim Pot little club. Tim Pot little club. Absolute Tim Pot mob. Do you get what I'm saying? As I say, bruv, clubs like Palace, clubs like some other teams, Brighton, if you want to put them in there, all you are, he does the gritty. You're just a winner. All you are is like a wasp. It's like an insect. You're like an insect. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not really much a problem to my life, but there comes a time when you sting us, i.e., you beat us in a game, and then it just kind of annoys me. I get a bit of an itch on my finger, but over time I get over it. After a few days, it's gone. And ultimately, your existence is just like. Do you get what I'm saying? You can keep putting these fucking weird comments. I'll just end up timing you out if you want to spam. Actually, no, I'll just bang from the channel. Pretty simple, isn't it? But yeah, as I was saying, you can keep that but what's it called? We beat you 4-0. Yeah, and we beat you in a cup final. Yes or no? I don't even need to ask you this. You know the answer. You would trade every single time you beat Man United for that one win in the cup final, let alone the 2 cup finals we beat you in. History. When people sit there and talk about Alex Ferguson, do you know what the first thing they always talk about? What he did in 1990 when he was on the verge of getting sacked and he beat Crystal Palace in an FA Cup final. Mark Robbins. Yeah, you're getting timed out, by the way. Yep, cool. Spam it. Type it one more time and it's a timeout. That's what I thought, mate. Fucking sitting there spamming my chat, load of bollocks. Well, anyways, as I was saying. Oh, yeah, it's all right, cool. It's timeout now. Anyways, I'm wrapping this up. So cheers all for watching. Subscribe if you are new. Big up to every single one. Big up to Martin. Big up to Jordan. Big up to RTD. Big up to everyone who's spoken in the chat, bruv. Big up to all of you lot that tunes in and that. I'll be live again tomorrow for the watch along for United, Forest. And yeah, big up to all of you lot watching, bruv. Might do a little watch along for Chelsea, for Palace and City, but I don't really do 3 p.m. watch along. So yeah, big up to all of you lot that have been live and locked in. Yeah, and subscribe if you are new. Bash. Have some of that. Bash.